it's time to get into it. So, today's freezer topic is the halftime show, the Super Bowl. We had Luda, Alicia Keys, her, Lil Jon, and Jermaine Dupri for the lineup, right? We start off with um, Alicia Keys not hitting that note that she was supposed to hit, her not knowing that she can't hit that note.
She can hit the
Then we got
note. I don't know what happened to her. It sounded like she just woke up. Like, you know, when you talk for the first time, you just woke up, you're like,
and then we got Lil Jon just dancing in the background of Russia when he was singing Yeah. Um then we got Jermaine Dupri with the little church girl socks on. I mean it was
wait, what socks? He said the church with socks.
okay. I'm gonna I should have taken the screenshot already, but I was late. So um but Jermaine Dupri came out here and was wearing what looked like church girl socks, like the little girl, the socks with the frillies that the girls wear, the little girls wear at church for the church.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He was wearing some lacy dress socks, and I was like, oh my gosh, those look like the socks I used to wear when I was little. Yeah, those were cute.
So he came out here with those, and the world let him have it. The world let him have it. I mean, hey, he chose to wear what he wore. The world let him have it. Um, one of
They
the
look good though. They look good.
well, he's already short, so it doesn't make it any better that he came out here with church girl socks on. Like, but they were Louis Vuitton. They were Louis
It
Vuitton.
makes it's like, okay, I'm already funny looking, so let me just go ahead and wear what I want.
And then he had that tight old suit on. He came out here with the
Yeah,
he came out here with the tight suit and the church girl socks. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He was ready to praise, praise. He looked learn about the Holy Spirit that day. He was like, I need some extra power to make sure I don't miss my notes.
um, we had her with the guitar set on. There was
That was
I think there's some controversy about that for some reason.
oh, I didn't
Like
even hear about that.
like it wasn't her actually playing, it was somebody else that was a female actually playing.
What? That sounds like something somebody made up. Her can play guitar. She's
Yeah,
been playing guitar since she was a kid.
yeah, I know. That's why it doesn't it that's why I said I saw something, but I don't think it was something about there was a comment or a Twitter post saying I love her with I love the way she plays or something like that. Um
Mm-hmm.
and it was like it was her was capitalized but didn't have the dots in between or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was just like and yes, I meant that ironically or something like that. Something to that effect. But I don't believe it because like I know her can play the guitar and I know she's been playing since she was like 6.
Yeah.
So I
Absolutely.
So I don't believe that. That I just wanted to mention that because it was just like just in case you heard it too.
The only drama I heard about was the way Usher was hugging Alicia Keys after her
No,
song.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no, no, no,
God,
no. Yeah, I meant to mention
acting.
that. I meant to mention that. So there are a lot of memes going on around that it's like one is like they're at a McDonald's and it's like how your girl's work husband be hugging up on her doing work or something like that. I didn't I forgot to take the time and screenshot and put them in a fold in the not group the crap the slide. So I
Ah,
apologize
man,
for
I would have
that.
loved to have seen that. It's okay. I didn't even know people were making that. You know, I'm not in with the meme culture, but I did see Swiss Beats' response to people trying to make it a thing about Usher hugging his wife, Alicia Keys. He said on Instagram, y'all talking about the wrong thing. Y'all don't see the amazing dress covering the entire stadium. Tonight's performance was nothing but amazing. Two amazing giants. Congrats to Usher and my love, Alicia Keys. The song is a classic. We don't do negative vibes on this side. We make history.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's
Oh, one meme with like Kiki Palmer's uh baby father somewhere out there looking saying, "See."
but you know what? You really have to be like confident in your relationship and confident like in your partner to have somebody like Usher hugging up on your person. Like you have to know, like, okay, my person is a professional. It's
Fact,
not deep
fact.
because yeah, I forgot all about that, and that's how we got the "You're a Mother"
Yeah,
comment
yeah.
from Kiki's ex.
And that is welcome to the show, y'all. This is Poetry Slam with
K-Bells.
and your boy Napoleon B. Mike. Thank you for joining us on another Friday. We hope to have your attention. We're going on a 5-minute break. We will be back at 8:15.
And make sure you stay tuned because we're going to be doing an awesome slam that involves some diss poems toward each other. We've been hyping this up for weeks now, and we're going to deliver on it. Also, in the second half of the show, we're going to bring in TayDZ with some poetry news. As soon as we come back, I'm going to hit you with my topic. Hint, it has to do with Beyonce. So stay tuned.
And
to,
we're back.
you're listening to Poetry Slam with Bellz.
And your boy Napoleon Biggie Mike. We're back.
We're back with some Beyonce news. Okay, so we already know that during the Super Bowl, she was in a Verizon commercial and it had some hints in there about music. Bless you, B Mike. Bless you
Thank you.
again. Well, that new music came out that very same night. It was Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages. She dropped 2 singles and, of course, announced that Act 2 of her album Renaissance will be coming out very soon. So, here's the controversy about Texas Hold'em. The Beehive attacked. And when I say attacked, I mean emails and phone calls and social media trashing the station for not playing Beyonce on their station. So the Oklahoma radio station called KYKC FM had to give in to the demand of the Beehive to play Beyonce's new song, Texas Hold'em. What do you think of that, B-Night?
Me personally, I like the song Texas Hold'em. I'm not too keen on the song 16 Carats.
You know what? Between the two, I like 16 Carriages way more, but Texas Hold'em is more upbeat and it's about dancing. Like it sounds like living in Texas, basically like doing a dance. It's like to me.
16 Carriages sounds like she's trying to tell a story, and the beat ain't working with this story.
What? I listen to that song over and over, and I just think, oh my gosh, this song is perfect. This is like the perfect song.
Now everybody's entitled to their own opinion, Carrie. But in my opinion, Texas Hold'em was better.
Well, this is the cover art she dropped for Texas Hold'em.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty on theme with some of the aesthetics she's already established with her Renaissance album, with the mirror horse. She's wearing like a mirror bikini here, and she's kind of continuing the country theme. Lately, she's been in a lot of cowgirl hats and wearing like very distinguishable country outfits, like country cute.
Right. I've seen a lot of jokes on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, about how Act 3 is going to be a gospel album, and Act 3 they have these old church ladies with their hat and their little the suit and the matching suit and dress combo with the hat combo. Uh, I've seen a lot of jokes around that, but I think this album for Beyonce is gonna be a fire one. But the I went off topic. Sorry.
You know, I actually think Act 3 is going to be a rock album, but maybe that's just me wanting that. For the story, though, so this is pretty much how it went down. KYKC said that they're a small station and they don't get serviced by big labels like bigger stations do. And honestly, it's pretty common for radio stations not to play brand new songs. They sometimes wait a few weeks to play a song because they want to see how it performs. And also, genre stations play genre artists. Technically, Beyonce isn't known as a country artist, although she has country songs. These 2 songs are not her first country songs. She released a song, Daddy Lessons, on her album Lemonade, which came out, 8 years ago now? I don't remember. In 2010, Lemonade came out, and she had a country song on that. But technically, she's not a country artist. She's still considered R&B. So most
2010.
stations aren't playing her because she's not a quote unquote country artist.
Facts. Um, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because there are a bunch of artists that I listen to that aren't necessarily country, but they have country songs here and there sprinkled out throughout their discography, and I think I honestly think it would be nice to hear um other artists on country genre radio stations because you don't know what that could bring to the artist, or yeah, that could inspire them to write more country songs, but at the same time they're gonna stick to their genre and they're gonna get more play.
Well, this definitely looks very country to me. This is the cover art Beyonce came up with for 16 Carriages, and she looks like a very Western Texan woman. But also, we have to think about the fact that country stations have country music listeners, and this is a small station. So they have an ear for what their listeners want to hear. They want to hear
True.
a sampling of different types of country. That can include new songs. It can include contemporary country, 90s country, and I guess in a way, old country. You know, hit them with a rule of three.
Yeah. Yeah. I just personally I like all music, so I wouldn't mind if I'm listening to a country station if I heard like Beyonce's Texas Hold'em on it.
I get that. Well, this was the station's response. Quote, we have nothing against Beyonce and we wish her the best in her foray into country music. We actually wish that artists wouldn't get boxed in certain genres or formats. If it's good music, it's good music. So they are
Fact.
playing her song, and the initial rejection was really just their standard response to like music requests. It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with the fact that Beyonce's black. I know, we like to make everything a race thing. According to KYKCFM, it was not an issue of racism and discrimination. It was a thing of, we're just not playing her song yet. Or we don't play Beyonce because she's not a country artist. Well, they're playing her now, and that's thanks to the Beehive. So whoever says Beyonce's fans don't go hard for her, like Taylor Swift's fans go hard for their girl, the Beehive goes hard.
Honestly, I'm I'm more scared of the Beehive than I am of the Swifties.
Why?
because because of what just happened. How they
They
just
have the power to do that too now. The radio station service the people.
but I personally am more scared of the Beehive than I am of the Swifties because the I mean yeah, the Beehive go hard for their yeah, I mean yeah, the Swifties go hard for Taylor Swift, but I'm not scared of no Swifty. When it comes to smoke, I'm ready for all the smoke for all the Swifties. But for the Beehive, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. That's one fan base I don't want to go against.
Never underestimate the power and strength of black women. You think the teenage girl is powerful? The black woman is powerful as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm not even gonna attempt to go against the Beehive. Swifties, y'all can bring all the smoke. Y'all can bring all the smoke. The Beehive,
The fire.
yeah, I don't want no smoke. I don't know. I don't want no beef. I don't want no smoke. I don't know, want no smoked ribs. I don't want no smoked beef. I just want peace. Peace from the beehive. Swifties.
All right, really quick, I just want to say, I feel like, I mean, people always bring up that women are always penned against each other in the media, and you know they've been trying to make this Beyonce versus Taylor Swift thing just because they're the biggest pop stars of our lifetime right now. However, I want to bring up some man versus man drama, which was Mike Epps versus Shannon Sharp recently. Even though they squashed their beef, it was a beef, and it was very, very funny.
Hmm. You know what other beef was funny?
Yeah.
The beef between Tupac and Biggie.
Oh man, now you bring up.
Speaking of which,
Okay, really quick.
speaking of which, here we go with TayDZ in the building.
Be my. How did you do that?
I'll do what?
K-Well says, yeah, you know, Mike Epps and Shannon Sharp had a pretty, you know, blah, blah, blah. And you say, yeah, but you know what, though? Tupac and Biggie, right, guys? Like, that's like if you and K-Bells was talking about, you know, the elections later this year. I'm thinking about who to vote for, you know, some pretty good candidates out there. And I walk up to you and say, yeah, but you wonder what I think. Why is it that jelly beans taste so waxy? Who made the Cowboys America's team? Am I right, guys? Hey, y'all, I'm TayDZ. How y'all doing?
Hey, Tay, you got a
what up, Tay?
coming your way.
Huh?
You got a disc poem from me coming your way. I hope you're prepared.
What did I do to you?
Well, you didn't do anything to me. Really, Napoleon B. Mike incited this, talking about he's got a disc for both of us. So I came prepared. Right after this news.
What I do to him?
We're gonna settle it. Settle the dispute.
I don't even want to. You know what? Fine, go ahead. You know, get your emotions out.
It's time for it. Poetry news. I tried to do Alicia Keys, my bad.
Oh, let's know you weren't.
Slander, okay? Hey, favor.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to tell us what happened with Mike and Shannon, with Mike Epps and Shannon.
You want a story on that nonsense? Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me attempt to tell you in brief, you know, kind of whatevers. So, homeboy Shannon Sharp, Unc, as we like to call it, Unc basically was like, you know, he interviewed Cat Williams and Monique the past couple weeks, right? And, you know, it's been fine. They've been very controversial interviews, but they've given Club Shay Shay's podcast some numbers. Now,
a lot of people ate from those numbers.
Oh yeah, that thing fed major families. So Shannon Sharp, you know, he's been doing pretty good. However, not everyone is taking kindly to some of these interviews, especially because Mr. Mike Epps, I guess, believes he should have been on one of Shannon's episodes. Now, he gets on.
He doesn't deserve it.
Wow.
He doesn't. He's junior.
Wow. You just called Mike Epps Jr.?
Yeah. He's junior because it's like, why did you just ask? Why are you gonna get on stage and lie? Oh,
Yeah, he gets on stage or one of his live shows, you
we're in
know,
junior high.
insults Shannon, calls him, you know, calls him a woman, a man in woman's clothing, or basically just called him gay, which already is a bad sign that whatever insult or argument you're about to give is pretty bad. If you're resorting to mid or early 2000s insults, um, but and the most I get from it is that Mike Epps is just upset because he doesn't get to be on Club Shay Shay's little comedy show, comedian little frenzy that they've been on. I think he's just upset. He's bothered. I have not necessarily heard Shannon's response yet. I know he put out a video about it.
Shannon's response.
Yeah.
Shannon's response was he doesn't care that Mike Epps was calling him gay, or there are lots of rumors about him. He didn't care about that. What he cared about was that he lied, saying that Shannon invited him to the show
Mhm.
and Mike Epps did not get the invitation. That didn't happen, and he was mad about that. And he was talking about getting in Mike's face, and then they did have a face-to-face conversation.
But it didn't go to fisticuffs.
It didn't go to fisticuffs like Ocho Cinco wanted. He was trying to handle it Napoleon B. Mike style in some black Air Force Ones. But it didn't get to that.
Okay.
It was white versus the foot.
So I see the shots are being thrown already. But I'm going to let you cook for now.
He's going to let it simmer. He's going to let it simmer.
Yeah.
So that is the basics of the Shannon Sharp Mike Epps drama. It's kind of a nothing burger, honestly. It's just Shannon
It
Sharp.
really is.
It's just Mike Epps wishing he was more popular than he is right now. That's all. He wants clout.
Well, he's doing a special on Netflix. I don't know when his special's coming out, but he's talking about, I gotta promote my special. And it's like, okay, you're releasing a special, nobody's checking for you. I guess he made people check for him. He made some drama. But the drama's over now. They talked it out in Indianapolis, and Shannon announced that he's not going to do any more beefs. But we know how this popularity thing works. If somebody lies, Shannon's going to say something. Because you can't just let people lie on your name.
Yeah.
Fact.
You're right. But
I remember when Mike Epps was really popular. It was around the time of the Friday movies, if I'm not wrong.
Specifically the second and the third one.
Yeah.
Ooh, like 99, 2000, 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was just like, I think he was still riding the coattails of those movies. And now that nobody but black people who already watched the movies are now rewatching the movies and really seeing who was the star of the movies. I think it's Ice Cube, personally.
Was there ever a question about who the star of the movie was? I don't think anyone ever had that question.
It's Chris.
Yeah, as far as who was the funniest out of Mike Epps and Cat Williams.
Yeah, it was probably Cat. It was probably Cat. Not just. I feel like Mike Epps suffered from the fact that he wasn't Chris Tucker, that he wasn't, Smokey. So, but in terms of the poetry, hello, yeah, this was not next Friday wasn't bad. It's just not Friday. Friday was special.
That's true.
That's true. But in terms of news, I was going to tell y'all, it was also news more of an observation, but kind of news. So when the Super Bowl did happen this past Sunday, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, and I hope that
Boo.
I can't be too mad. Congratulations, Mister Modern Day Goat, but
Come on,
I did.
No, Kermit the Frog.
come
He's Kermit the Frog.
Uh,
They're the new cheaters.
no,
They're the new Patriots.
if he's Kermit
Hey,
the Frog,
Cheaters.
that's
if
what
that's
everybody
Kermit the Frog, then he treated y'all like Miss Piggy because y'all was absolutely fried. Um, anyway, I more so want to talk about the commercials because I do want to know how did y'all feel about the commercials this year?
I wasn't even paying.
Oh, I loved them.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh wow,
Oh.
you wasn't paying attention?
K-Bells.
I wasn't paying attention to
K-Bells.
them because
K-Bells.
I wasn't. I don't like commercials, guys. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not. I think
K-Bells.
commercials are inherently boring. I've been spoiled further through the world of streaming. Like, get the commercials out of my
K-Bells.
way. I want
Even
the.
Super Bowl commercials?
Sometimes they're funny. The only football commercial I really liked this year was the one with the singing light switches.
With Don Tolliver?
That wasn't a Super Bowl commercial.
They didn't
Yeah.
play it during the Super Bowl.
No, they didn't.
They didn't.
That was just a regular season commercial.
I was actually kind of happy. I'm not going to hold you. If I hear we have pure energy, I was getting a little tired of why. Don Tolliver,
the fact,
small doses.
but
Don Tolliver.
but the fact that they played that commercial after the Ravens made that last mistake.
Yeah, that's how y'all felt.
Yeah, that was. Anywho,
we had some interesting commercials though. I remember a lot of. I feel like the most reactions came off of course, you already talked about Beyonce, Beehive. Beyonce dropped her country song during the Super Bowl, so I don't gotta go into that. Although you already technically went into that a bit. Which big stuff from B. Big stuff from Queen B. She basically was like, y'all aren't going to make this Super Bowl about anybody else but me.
and I love that for her.
We love
I love that commercial too, breaking the internet commercial
Yeah.
or breaking Verizon commercial because I have Verizon, and you can't break Verizon.
I mean, I'm kind of hoping that a part of me really hope that she pulled a U2 and just downloaded her new song on all the Verizon network phones, forcibly. I mean, but yeah, I mean, she had her commercial. There's a lot of reactions involving the heavy amount of Temu commercials. By the way, apparently it's Temu, not Timu.
Timu. I'm gonna keep calling it Timu. It's gonna be Timu. Like Twitter is gonna be forever X. I mean, X is gonna be forever Twitter.
Got you.
Elon got you. Elon got
I
you.
said that. I said that backwards.
Elon's sitting in this corner like, a lot of Temu commercials, which, I thought we'd all agreed that Temu was basically great value Shein, which is basically just great value Amazon. And I don't know why people still buy from Temu.
Hey, it's cheap stuff.
Be mine.
It's the best.
It's too high risk because you don't really know the quality of the thing that you're getting until you get it. At least in the dollar store, you can look at it like, okay, this is useful for what I need. But online, you cannot assess that.
Not to mention
everything that I've gotten off of Temu has been great quality.
What have you gotten off of Temu, Be mine?
Shirts, headphones.
Yeah, you shopping like a billionaire. You're gonna have to buy 10 more pairs of Temu headphones, 10 more t-shirts, because every time you wear the shirt once, it has a hole in it. Every time you
hey,
wear it
hey,
once, they have a
hey,
cord.
nah, nah. I brought Christmas presents off of Timu.
Hey yo.
They're like,
Don't tell nobody.
They
Yo,
already know. It's all
no.
good.
Oh, they
It's all
already know.
good.
Dang, they
They
some
already
gracious
know.
people. If I bought anybody a gift off of Temu, I wouldn't even tell them.
gave that stuff straight to Goodwill. I'm like, okay, well, somebody would be very grateful to get this one discount.
That thing about to give somebody a rash in about 5 days. Don't worry.
Nah, nah. It's great quality. It the only thing that I've gotten off of Timu that that wasn't all that well was a water bottle.
A water bottle?
Everything else, yeah.
How did you mess
Uh,
up the water bottle? Don't tell me you found out you were drinking plastic toxins. Like, don't tell me they.
hold that thought.
Hey,
Hold
this is
that
about to
thought.
be the
I,
craziest thing.
A BPA
No.
notice.
BPA notice is crazy, but also very true. It is Temu. I don't trust anything that comes from Temu. I barely trust half the things that come from Amazon, and they're like semi-vetted. Why would I trust Temu to give me anything? Temu is a cheap cesspool of drop shipped items.
see, this is the water bottle, right?
Uh-huh.
The only problem is that the straw broke.
So you can't use it.
Exactly.
John,
Well, I could still use it if the top didn't leak
oh,
because the straw isn't in there.
Oh, no, bro. I'd rather just buy a metal bottle from like the store or something, a metal flask, and be done with it. Oh,
That's what I'm gonna do next, though.
all I can think about is how much money they're making from our information. I just know that everybody who signed up, they're tracking us. They're using all the details they get from all the little bugs and cookies and like your shopping habits, and they're just selling it. Selling it.
well, I'm sure. I'm
Making
sure.
you a billionaire.
Hey, hey, my they already tracked me.
You're right.
I'm I'm already tracked. I'm already whatever. My data ain't leaked. My data ain't leaked.
Yeah, that thing ain't
Even
leaked.
if it's
That thing already is empty. That riverbed is empty. There is a kid in Guangdong, China, named B Mite right now. Named Napoleon B Mite buying bread off of your name and credit.
hey, hey, they can't do worse with my credit than it already is.
Hey, this is Poetry Slam, y'all. We keep it real.
Yeah, that was the commercials this year. Some people found them remarkable. Others felt they were kind of basic. The He Gets Us commercials that I'm sure everyone's been seeing all year.
That one, I like that one.
You liked those. You like those ads.
Yeah, I don't mind them because they really show how they don't sugarcoat anything.
Mm. See, I do find it interesting.
Ooh, here was one standout Super Bowl commercial for me. Once you finish this point, I'm going to show you guys.
I'm gonna say I mean, the He Gets Us. I keep calling it This Is Us. The He Gets Us ads have been playing all year, and
Facts.
many fans have said it might be on par with Whopper for the most obnoxious ad campaign of the NFL season, if only from the
Hey, no. I strongly disagree.
Mm-hmm.
If I would say anything was more annoying, it would be. Although I like this commercial as well, T-Mobile commercials,
Oh, which ones?
the ones with the Scrubs people.
Oh, I got home internet on T-Mobile.
Yeah, so
Dang.
so because they infect my Snapchat stories, they infect my Instagram my Instagram feed, my Twitter feed. They're all over.
Oh,
So if I was to say any commercial was annoying, is that. But I did like the one they did with Jason Momoa.
yeah, that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. I do agree with you though. Get JD and Turk off my screen.
Okay, my favorite commercial was the Beats commercial.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
The Beats
The he gets his
commercial was
ad.
fun to me. Yeah. I just thought it was funny. I thought it was very interesting and
See,
yeah.
I think this part of the commercial is the one that caused the most controversy.
Why?
It's a priest giving a gay man or cleaning a gay man's feet.
I see what it is.
But the thing is, the actor that's playing a little sweet ain't really sweet.
Wait, he isn't?
No,
I mean, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. The people who made the ads basically are affiliated with Hobby Lobby. They weren't going to get nobody. They ain't going to get nobody, gay enough, like actually genuinely gay enough to play in an ad that relates to them. They wasn't going to actually do that. That's why everybody thought these ads were AI. This ad was AI at first because the shots look so almost fabricated. Like, they almost, like, people really thought they were AI, but they are not AI. It's confirming that AI. There's actually a photographer. She's actually a very good photographer. She made, she got all those shots in. Like, stylistically and artistically, I like the look. Don't get me wrong.
yeah. The other part of the commercial that might have caused controversy is the one where the shot where the mother and the mother and daughter are on the bathroom floor. I mean the kitchen floor, and there's like drugs in the corner.
Oh snap! I don't remember that one.
Drug?
Okay, bro. See if you can pull that one up. I don't remember if there was drugs on the corner, but I just remember they were on the floor. The daughter was washing the mother's feet, and
No, that's
not that
that's
one.
the
High school bully.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it.
Wait a minute. This one?
No, not that one.
Not that one
either.
Not that one.
That's controversial.
No, not that part. But I see what you say, what you're saying about that one. But I'm gonna talk about that one.
I don't know.
I'm talking about the one where they're both on the kitchen floor. The daughter is watching them. No.
Hold on, let me just find it. It's the mom. I can't find it. You're saying they're on the kitchen floor. It's not popping up. It must not be that controversial.
You're like scrubbing through the commercial itself?
No, I'm going through Google Images.
It might not. Oh, I don't know. The commercial, most of its like subject matter has left my brain, but certain shots stuck with me. The priest and the gay man. Like, there's that one, which I think is. I actually don't know what that one is. Are they homeless?
Yeah, I think that's a stereotypical family mother with a homeless mother.
Okay, okay. All right, I guess I get it. I guess I get it. Okay, okay.
Yeah, be my I can't find it.
I
Oh, where is it?
I see one with like a son cleaning a father's feet. I mean, I don't think that's what
No,
I'm about.
that's not the one I'm talking about. Um,
This is the last one I can
wh-
find. The
no,
pictures are like
hold up.
beautiful. That's why I like this commercial so much. Like all the images were stunning. But yeah, be my if you can find the picture, just go ahead and put it in because
Yeah, like
I guess
that's
the majority of them.
yeah. There. It's definitely an ad that like I'm trying to scrub through myself at this point. Oh, I think I found it. I mean, is it this?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah, that did not pop up for me. Why was that controversial?
Yeah, it's. I mean, I because if you really like it looks like a trap house. It looks like a trap house. But besides that, besides it looking like a trap
It's
house,
that
um,
the older woman is definitely somebody who is on something.
something
Yeah,
right.
she's addicted to I think she might be alcoholic, or maybe it's just something about a person in like a trailer. That one's a little weird. And thank you, Mr. Brooke the artist. It is interesting. I think the commercial itself is interesting. Um, as a Christian, I think he gets us ads are very interesting. And that's the most I can give myself to say about them. I just think they're interesting. Um,
Yeah,
I,
I agree.
it's just always funny as I'm watching my team, either win or lose, probably lose, and then all of a sudden I see an ad talking
Right,
about.
you're an Eagles fan. You don't have a hard life.
It's crazy to hear that in the year 2023, but you're right. I actually don't. But
Before we
yeah,
change
like
the topic, can I share two more commercials and then we
sure.
can go home? Sorry. It's just we're running low on time. And I really want to share. This is another commercial that I remember. This is the
Yes,
JFK commercial. And
yes.
I know he apologized for this, that his super PAC like paid for this ad during the Super Bowl. But yeah, I just thought it was really funny.
Mm,
Yeah,
The Kennedy is running and he's using JFK's name.
yeah,
he he's using his father's
uncle.
name. That's my uncle. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's using his uncle, not just his very famous campaign ad. That's why, if for those who were at that Super Bowl party with me, I started singing the song because I saw the ad on YouTube once and I thought it was really catchy. So I heard it, I was like, "Oh, Kennedy, 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 Kennedy." For me, you don't hear ad campaigns like that anymore. It's so happy and cheery.
Yeah, it really caught your attention and it was like really like it was punchy. And I was so hoping they would play the moment where Kanye West was like, okay, this is not relevant, but like George Bush does not care about black people.
That would I don't even think the
That
two campaigns would correlate.
that seems like a Kanye West
Yeah.
campaign move, but I don't think he had any ads for his.
No,
I
I
thought he
don't.
wasn't an ad.
He did have that.
Huh?
I just don't remember what it was. I tuned
Yeah,
Kanye.
he wasn't an ad. Okay, but instead of getting into that, I just want to share one more, which was the Tesla ad. This is political as well.
Oh
That
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
cars are causing accidents. I was thinking, okay, Dawn Project, you got a lot of money to go on and insert yourself in the Super Bowl, but okay, I'll support because I did not know about this at
There were
all.
a lot of political ads. This one, the Kennedy one, and the one that Israel paid for, the government of Israel paid for during the Super Bowl, which I'm not even going to get into that one because I'll be here for a good hour ranting, and I don't want to rant. So yeah, it's this was a very weird year for Super Bowl commercials. Very weird. There were definitely some funny ones, but there are also some political ones, and we don't see a lot of political ads in the Super Bowl. So it kind of tells you what kind of world we live in right now. So
there's also one of an upcoming new movie.
Talking about Deadpool first. Deadpool Wolverine.
Not that one.
Which one?
The new Planet of the Apes.
Oh snap! There we go. Okay, be my
Kingdom of the Apes.
hey, bro. All right. I'm down for it.
So
But yeah, that's poetry news. More of poetry observation, poetic observation, TayDZ's observation. Either way, it was news that I observed and I wanted to share it with y'all.
Thank you, Tay. Now, we're about to get slammed in this poem. I'm about to diss you.
Okay.
Oh, she wrote.
Oh,
she had notes.
Extra hateful.
B-Mike, you're about to catch this too. You got your own sheets. You're about to catch this. All these paper cuts right across your face.
Because that's all they're gonna be, paper cuts.
Oh, I got some cardboard. You can get some cardboard cuts too. You can get some sharp edge of the Scotch tape roll holder. Yeah.
But they ain't shots. They ain't.
You can get clamps on the binder clip too. Got lots of stationery. I'm prepared.
She has a dissertation, if you will.
Okay, so B-Mike, you introduced this, and you said I'm on stage?
Yes.
Oh, dang, I guess I gotta read mine back to back. Okay, we got like 3 minutes. Oh my gosh, okay. All right. Since I hyped
don't start shaking in your boots now.
What?
Don't start shaking in your boots now.
No shaking. Okay, this is my diss to TayDZ. Oh my god, I'm gonna do this right. I didn't even practice it. Okay. TayDZ. 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 A slow beat. I mean, he's funny and gives good commentary on the classifieds from 1980. In his era, there was no Google feed, so newspaper was the most exciting thing, before YouTube T pages and TMZ. I mean, Tay tells the news like it is. He's like an encyclopedia. He knows hip hop and R&B, and he tells history all to the same beat. Every Friday night, listen for a new narration on Poetry Slam Live. Is the narrator the same tone, the same volume? TayDZ. Okay, Bellz. That was my diss to TayDZ. It was called The Narrator. Okay. Here's my diss to B-Mike. If I don't ask, you won't tell. When I do ask, you give me HELL and an extra. Stank, hot, cut under the armpit, stomp both feet, hissy fit. As I point to the clock, figure out what time it is. Not another minute for you to pretend you don't know what you did. Once again, you've kept closed lips about something that needed to be spoken. You skipped it. I asked and you faked. I addressed and you played. Hide and seek with the problem and solution. You want me to believe we already came to a resolution? My issue isn't irrelevant. It just happened. And you won't fool me with double talk about something different. I didn't miss the message. Each bubble is dated. When I ask about 24, don't mention 23 because we both know you're better than that at listening. Napoleon is not your ears. It's just a name, and B-Mite will turn termite in my witch hands. If he tries me again, next time I ask, do tell. Without confusion or manipulation, for real, just answer the question. Be honest. I know you're a Christian. Try one time. When I call you out, give a confession. I'm asking, can you handle the pressure? Okay, Bellz. That was my diss to Napoleon B-Mite, and it was called Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
TayDZ, you got a response to that? You're muted. You're muted. We can't hear you.
Yeah, you're next, my brother. She went harder on you than me.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Hide and seek. Bellz, you disappear like Houdini sometimes and not say a word to anybody. We wonder where you are. Wait, where did she go? Nobody's seen her. Nobody knows. Poof! She reappears with no response, no answers, no answers of why she disappeared. We come, we scramble, we scramble, we scramble. No, no, disappears. We ask, where are you? Are you okay? Are you good? You sure? You good? No response. Poof! Reappears. Nobody knows what happened. Nobody hears a sound. Poof! Disappears. Is she locked in a box? Is she hanging from a bridge? Nobody knows. Is she trapped in a straitjacket? Nobody knows. Poof! Reappears. No explanation of why or when or how. Just poof. Hide and seek. I'm gonna wait till Tay does his diss
Go be mine. Go be mine.
to take shots at him.
No, 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 be mine. You go. Please.
Okay. Okay.
For the record, I'm not a Fairly Odd Parent. You know, since you're talking about me poofing, that's my rebuttal.
The Eagles fan. Last year we had hope that someone would defeat the Chiefs. But when the world needed them most, they vanished. They vanished into thin air with not a slimmer of rebuttal. We thought they were going to win, but they didn't. The Eagles are the avatars of the NFL. They were our last hope. But nothing happened. We cheered, we cried, we laughed, but still nothing. This year, the Eagles were the Cowboys, were the second Cowboys. Cowboys Part 2 choked in before the season even ended. That is the life of an Eagles fan, hoping and wishing for a win, but none came. None are going to come in the future, near future. Sorry, TayDZ. that I have to dish your team like this, but they're chokers. Cowboys Part 2. The Eagles fan.
Wow. That
I
one
was
actually hurt.
he might have been easy on you. You know, he could have really gone in about
Easy on me.
he went
That
easy
one
on you
hurt.
because he could
That
have
brought
really,
back bad memories for me. That hurt.
you know, he could have really talked about how your spirit is Jalen Hurts. You know, he could have really talked about you feeling like you're the quarterback in the pocket, but he didn't make it personal. What you
TayDZ, what you got to say, TayDZ?
I just want to say that being called slow is one thing, but insulting my team hurts me at a very deep core that I didn't know I had. So, Napoleon, be my next time. Please be a little nicer to me.
okay, be like you went for the jugular.
I'm not a man of many words, at least I try not to be, especially when it comes to poetry. So I made a little shorty. K Bellz, I'm happy you made this poem. It must have been very hard to craft this novel 2 minutes before the show. And B Might, this poem, like many of your others, was like the Pakistan sky. Just a lot of drones. K Bellz and B Might, congratulations on a good set of disc poems. I await the next set of poems from you in September. TayDZ.
Wait, we don't write poems?
Wait,
You would
Tay,
have
hey,
the next set of poems from you in September? That's ridiculous. Wow.
Is
I
it?
write poems. You always see me with this pen every day and every night.
Oh, okay. Bringing up
I
home
know
now.
it's gonna take you a minute to catch on to what's happening, but I'm just telling you now. So just put sleep on it, and you'll get it.
Oh, don't worry. I've already caught up. I think as of right now, with this one poem I've made, I've matched y'all's past 6 month output. So, um,
No, you have not.
dang, dang, Tay,
so
that that hurt more than King's poem.
Yeah, I think that was directed at B Might because creativity has been coming
No,
from this camera, from this rectangle.
okay, y'all have heard the poems. Y'all have heard the jabs and the stabs and the shots fired. It's time for y'all to vote. Who won this this battle? Me, Napoleon B. Mike, K Bells, or TayDZ with Portuguese?
Okay, this has been an awesome episode of Poetry Slam. Thank you for watching and listening. I'm Bellz.
I'm your boy Napoleon B. Mike.
And I'm your humble newsman, TayDZ.
Good night, everybody.